Hello students, welcome to the YouTube channel Eternal Easy Education. In this session, you are going to learn Chapter 3 Scoping Part 1. Content of the session is what is scoping, why we need scoping, what is mapping, what is LAGB rule. Let's start the session. Scoping. Scoping, that is scope. Scope refers to the visibility of variables, parameters and functions in one part of a program to another part of the same program. Scope of a variable is that part of the code where it is visible. Simply, scope of a variable means accessibility of the variable in a program. If a variable is declared in the first line, the variable is available in the last line of the code. That means that variable can be accessed in all the lines of a program. That is normal thing. That accessibility is said to be the scoping. Scoping is a concept for variables, parameters and functions. But in this chapter we are going to see the visibility of variables. So visibility of the variable means simple accessibility of the variables. Then, why we need scoping? Variable, once defined, every part of your program can access that variable. That means a variable in the first line can be accessed in the last line of the program. That is normal. But it is a good practice to limit a variable scope to a single definition. That means having limitation in the accessibility of the variable is a good practice in programming style. By this way, changes inside the function cannot affect the variable on the outside of the function in unexpected ways. It is very important concept because a variable in the first line is having value 10. If I am giving the accessibility as a normal means the A value can be modified in any of the line throughout the program. But there will be some restrictions. For example, if you are writing a program for a student report, if you are giving a value of student register number in the first line means, for example, I am saying the register number should not be changed after that, because once the register number is given means it is permanent. Am I right? So, in some of the place there must be a need to restrict the accessibility of variables, functions, parameters, so and so. But here we are going to see how to restrict the visibility of variable in a particular program. First we recall what is a variable. Variable are nothing but the address to an object in memory. I will explain later this. Simply have the idea variable is nothing but the address to an object in memory. Am I right? Next, come to mapping. Mapping means nothing, the binding of variable name with an object. All the variable, mapping, namespace are interlinked topics. So the process of binding a variable name with an object is called mapping. How the binding is done means using equal symbol. In programming languages, keeps track of all these mappings with the namespace. The namespace are containers for mapping names of variables to an object. Let's see what is variable, what is mapping, what is namespace. A colon equal to 5. As you have learnt C++, by seeing the line itself you will say, yes ma'am, it's A, the variable name is A and the value is 5. Is it clear? So, this statement is said to be mapping, that is a variable name A is linked with the value 5 using the equal symbol. This process is said to be mapping. A equal to 5, B equal to A. Assume what will be that. Already I know A is 5. Now B is equal to A. What will happen inside us? The A and the B are mapped with the value 5. Is it clear? See the next one. I know A is linked with the value 5. For the user or the programmer, it is A. But actually in the memory, A is not there. In the place of A, it's an address. The address may be of any number, octal, hexadecimal. I have given an example number here. Because you know our program is digitized. That means the program stored in the memory is in the form of 1010. You know, I think you can remember your number system. Binary numbers, octal numbers, hexadecimal numbers. These number system is specified only for the computer engineers because this number system is used in computers, not in our day-to-day life. So, for the programmer, the name A is mapped with 5, but actually there is an internal address. We cannot remember this address in our coding. So, to make the coding easy, we are using a name simply as A. This is the namespace and this process is mapping. So, A equal to 5 means A, there may be any number. It may be a hexadecimal number or it may be an octal number or it may be a decimal number. I am given a number as 1254 and another B variable with another address number. Both are mapped with value 5. So, for us, for the programmer, we know A is equal to 5. As B is equal to A, the value of A5 is mapped with the variable B. So, A and B belongs to or mapping the same value 5. Are you clear up to this, children? We'll go to the next one. Now consider the following extension of the above statements. A equal 5. Already you know. A is equal to the value 5. Next, B equal A means A and B. There will be two things and both are mapped with the value 5. If next step is A colon equal to 3. What will be the result? Give me a answer by guessing. A means A equal to 5, A points to 5. B equal to A means the A and B are belonging with 5. Now A becomes 3. As A and B belongs to 5, are you thinking that A and B will change to 3? If you think so, it's a wrong guess. Then what will happen? See the answer. First, A equal to 5. Next step, B colon A. So, A and B both are belonging with 5. Next is, A is pointed with 3. What about B? B, there is no change. So, B remains with 5. A alone mapped with the value 3. This is the correct procedure. Is it clear, children? இப்போ first lineல நீங்க பார்த்தீங்கன்னா A colon 5. So 5ங்கிற value Aங்கிற variableல இருக்கு. Is it clear? Next lineல B colon A. அதாவது Aங்கிற variableல இருக்க value தான் Bக்கும் assign ஆக போகுது. So processor என்ன பண்ணும்னா A and B ரெண்டு variable nameம் 5ங்கிற variableல தான் map பண்ணும். Next lineல A colon 3ன்னு கொடுத்திருக்காங்க. அப்ப நம்ம என்ன நினைப்போம்? Aயும் Bயும் 5ங்கிற வேல்யூவை மேப் பண்ணிருக்கிறதுனால next stepல A-ய 3-ஆ மாத்தனா A and B will change to 3ங்கிறது நம்மளோட கெஸ்ஸா இருந்தா அது தப்பு. ஓகேவா? So processor என்ன பண்ணும்னா இந்த செகண்ட் ஸ்டெப்புக்கு அப்புறம் A equal to 3ன்னு நம்ம மேப் பண்ணும்போது B already 5ல தான் இருக்கும். A மட்டும் தான் 3ங்கிற வேல்யூவை மேப் பண்ணும். Is it clear? Now we'll see the rule. That means scope also defines the order in which variables have to be mapped to the object in order to obtain the value. Here only we are going to restrict the visibility. What are they? Local, defined inside function or a class. Enclosed, defined inside enclosing functions. That means nested function concept is used here. Global, defined at the uppermost level. Built-in, reserved names and built-in functions. That means usage of modules. Local is only within a function. Enclosed is function and it may have another function within that. Global, It is used by all the thing in a program. Built-in, it can be used in this program, same time it can be used in another program in another page. That is built-in. We are going to see this in detail in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this channel, subscribe this channel to watch the upcoming videos. Thank you. Have a good day.